Yes, everyone. Good night, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are locked on from. This is Soca Trina, frontline vocalist of the big band, the A-Team band out of Trinidad and Tobago. And on this episode of our beautiful Artiste Spotlight series, we are introducing to you the one and only Tobago Lambo girl, SHUNICA Moses. SHUNICA, how are you? How are you?
Hi, good night. Yes, I'm fine. I'm great. I'm a little tired, but I'm good.
How do you feel to be a part of this, wonderful series that the A-Team band has embarked on?
It is such an opportunity. I can't believe that I'm a part of this. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you so much to the A-Team band. Karen, I know you in this. Thank you so much.
Yes. We had a small discussion on Instagram, and you were telling me that you're nervous. SHUNICA, tell us why you're nervous.
Because, unfortunately, I have this. I get nervous a lot. And that's because I always like things to go as close to perfect as possible. So I have a sad little thing about being.
But I was reading your bio that you sent us, and I'm surprised that you have any kind of iota of nervousness because you've been here, there, and everywhere. I read your bio inside out, so I must tell you, you're very talented, and it's a pleasure to have you here. All right?
Thank you.
So let's get into the melee of things. What got you to start music? What was your inspiration, or who?
Well, you know that sometimes you're just naturally blessed with a talent, and I was blessed with the opportunity to be born into two families where there are singers and musicians on both ends. So daddy grew up with daddy singing, my aunts from both sides, everybody's just singing. So, it was a part of me. I couldn't really escape it. And I always say that once you're blessed with that talent, in some kind of artistic form, you need to find a platform to showcase it so that people can know that this is me. I was blessed with this and I'm giving it back. Hopefully it can inspire others and touch some lives. And yeah.
I say the same thing, God's gift to us is our talents. Our gift to God is what we do with them, So you are blessed to have all of these, this background, So, we met in Tobago before,
Yes.
I think what event was that specifically? Was it like a wedding on the beach? Was it like a TH? What was it?
That was a THA function. That was the second time I met you though. The first time I met you was at the Republic Bank's Talent Spectacular.
SHUNICA, you get there, we get in there, don't worry yourself. Right. So you're telling me that you grew up in music basically. So it's like it was inevitable for you to get into the melee of music. Right? So how would you describe the music that you create?
Well, at this moment, I don't have any original music. Well, let me not say that. I wrote a gospel song a couple years back, but there was a little issue with the producer and the person who built the track and all of that. So I could still say it's something, but in terms of me entertaining and performing, which is the stage that I'm at the moment, I always try to put myself into put a lot of emotions and feelings so that it will still be, although it is a cover of somebody's song, it's still SHUNICA's way, So and trying to get into the artistic field, hopefully one day soon.
Don't worry, that day with the
I hope to create feel-good music, positive music, because music is really, really powerful. It is really, really powerful. And like looking at all the interviews before, it is really something that gets people through it, helps people to find who they are, Yeah. So you really need to be careful with what you put out there and how you use this talent of yours. So I really want to be able to create feel-good music that he could touch everybody. It can make you feel good, make you feel happy. Right. You could relate to it, and it will just, bring life.
And I would also say that, you haven't released an official tune as yet, but, that first tune, people are going to say, hey, this is who she is, and you're going to be judged by that first tune, so you have to come good. So whatever tune you put out, people are gonna be like, all right, she's a gospel, a soca, R&B, contemporary. So so what kind of music would you classify the first song you want to put out?
Why?
I think you're on the spot. Talk to me.
You like Kalaloo?
Love.
That is
Oh,
me.
all right, I understand.
Because I don't have a favorite genre. I honestly don't have like a favorite artist that I look up to. Like, to me, it's whatever reaches out to you. When you listen to something, you're gonna first hear the melody or the voice. Then you're gonna hear the specific instruments. You're gonna hear probably like a bass run or some kind of key, something, and you'll be like, wow. And then it's gonna touch you. It's gonna touch you, and then when you tune into the lyrics, then it's gonna, I don't want to say minister to you, but it's gonna really speak to you. So that's how it is for me with music. So I don't have a favorite genre. I would listen to any type of music once it's great music, once it has something, because you would hear about amazing people like Anita Baker. You would hear the local people that we have here. Some people produce some really, really great music, and it's like, wow, because you have to have that uniqueness.
Exactly. I myself, I won't relegate it to one specific genre because, I do more research on my Instagram. I watch all your covers with your 30-day challenge. You sing from gospel to soca to everything. You have a beautiful voice, and I'm so glad I am the one that interviewing you because you have a very bright future. So I was reading, you say that from the age of 4 years old, you were exposed to like actually performing live. Tell me about that experience.
Well, as I would say, most great singers.
Here we go. But toot your own horn, sis. Is your horn to toot your own horn?
I want to just yet on the there, but that a lot of great singers, when you hear from their background, they would say that they started off singing in church, and yes, Daddy was the keyboardist for church, so you get a mic in front of you and you're singing this song. You probably don't even know what the song means. You're singing these big words, but you're singing and you're having a good time, and then everybody's like, yeah. And so, what? At that age, that's all they're looking for. I would start it off like that, but it really was a challenge getting out of that stage fright kind of vibe, because starting off, it was fun being a background vocalist for a lot of different artists. That was my vibe, because it's like, I always say that's where the music and the color is. You're in the background there and you're just vibing, you're singing all these different harmonies, and it's like, this is where it is. This is where it is. So it took a lot from me to actually take a step to the forefront and be a lead singer. So
there's a huge gap, and I myself could relate. In the earlys, before I joined A-Team, before I was in the previous band that I was in, I used to cover every single song I could get my hands on, and eventually, the transition from background to frontline. Let me tell you, you think you could handle it the first couple of times, but from the time you start to sing and you realize everybody watching you and not the background, and not in the background, you'll be like, wow, I can't slip up. I have no time for So you had to be on top. You had to be on top of your game all the time.
Yep.
Right? I was reading that you have that your studio, you got accustomed to the studio life and thing. Give me some artists that you would like to collab with in the future. I know you have a wide range of people that you look up to, locally and internationally.
Correct. Well, locally, my aunt and I, we were talking sometime, and she was like, why you don't do a song with this girl? The girl that's do the dance hall. She was speaking to Caricia. So big up to Caricia, Caution, and the whole family. Big up to you guys. Big up. I would really love to do that, collab with her. That would be like a kind of R&B meets dancehall kind of vibe.
Yeah.
That Trina and
feeling that.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to doing something like that with her. I would love to work with Voice and Nyla Blackman. I think they're really talented. I love Nyla. See Nyla's team. Shout out, sorry, to Nyla Blackman's team.
That's something to strive for. And she younger than you and I. You know she younger than you and I. And sis have it going, huh? Sis have it going. You know
Non
Nala is only about 23 or 22.
non-stop. I am impressed. Really
But just like you, Nyla has a family background in music.
true.
That shorty eye, everybody, they could play guitar, keyboard, they could sing, travel in the world. So it was inevitable. So it was
True.
inevitable. And give me internationally, who would you like to collab with?
Um, I haven't even reached that far. Like,
Come on,
I
you must
think
have somebody. Somebody.
I think regionally, I would like to do a collab with Shantia
Mm-hmm.
because, like, I admire her. She's really, really
You like
beautiful,
that badish kind of vibe?
really talented. You could show different sides of versatile. You could do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Internationally, I really don't know. Like, me personally, I don't know if I would get to that stage. Being quite honest, I mean,
Shanika,
I'm
Shanika, don't do me that, don't do me that. People on the live, people on the live. Come on. Hashtag stop saying that Shanika. Hashtag stop saying that Shanika. Right?
listen.
Because listen, you have to, for me personally, you have to set like a bar that you want to achieve. Like compare yourself to somebody as much as you probably don't like to. Be like, all right, I want to be like Whitney Houston when she was in her heyday by the age of probably 35. And that would drive me to be like, all right, from now on for the next 5, 10 years, this is what I have to do in order to reach there. So it's like you have something to work towards, which is literally the motivation that you'll be giving yourself. So I wouldn't say, you see yourself there. Don't call on yourself. I've heard you sing and you have it. You have it. You have it. You have it.
Thank you.
Um, but yeah. Also, I saw that you opened for a lot of artists at Tobago. I was reading that you was in Tobago Jazz Festival, Sandfest, like myself in secondary school. Tell me
Right.
some of the artists that you opened for.
Um, I wouldn't say open per se, but like for
You
jazz,
same
I would
stage
have.
with them.
Well, right. For jazz, I would have had the opportunity to do some background vocals for Dana, shout out to Dana and her team. I would have worked
And I put
with
in that work, boy.
yes, sir. For reals, it's about time, and she really doing her thing and she out there. So shout out to Dana again. I would have been in a previous band, well, the first band ever. That was Matrix the band. Shout out to
You was
everybody.
getting there. Tell me about. Let me just segue for a little bit, right?
Mhm.
Talk to me about the Matrix band. How was it formed? Who were the original members? How long were you there, or are you still there? Tell me about the Matrix band.
Um, it was like a group of high schoolers that
Mm-hmm.
joined this band that we were doing contemporary music. So we would do our own little gigs for weddings, concerts, birthday parties, whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
we'd also be like a backing band. Sorry. So we would have backed up like Guardian Night at Reggae on the Beach, Adana. We'd have worked with the big shots of Tobago. We'd have
Mm-hmm.
been even in Sunfest, we'd have done a couple gospel shows as well. So we're a contemporary band. Well, we were, because everybody grew up, everybody who, we actually have somebody, there's Kadaya. He
Mm-hmm.
is in Berkeley right now studying. He is really
Oh, Buckley,
talented.
yeah, okay.
Just give him any instrument and he plays it.
Oh,
It's
so you could play
ridiculous.
any instrument. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
There are some vocalists. There's Rihanna, there's Brittany, there's Tahila, drummer Kezron. I think everybody's still doing their own thing. Curtis, everybody's doing their thing.
Okay.
The Reem, oh my gosh, he's working hard in studios, doing his own
Yes.
little thing as well.
Mhm.
Calvin,
Talk,
everybody is there.
right. Talking about studio, who artist wise, who have you recorded background vocals for?
Lots of locals, I really can't remember some of the names, to be quite honest, because it was a
There's
really
so much skill. Yeah, look at you. Come
and
here,
that
to call some names. Let me hear some names. Let
was
me hear some
back
names.
in high
Big or
school.
small.
That was still in high school days. I would just get a call, hey, you're available? Come and do something for me now, please. I need some
Mm.
background. There's the last one that I would have done. It was at Babyton Production Studio. It was this little girl. She normally goes up for, I can't remember her name, but she normally goes up and takes part in the Calypso competition around Carnival time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this was the second year that I did it for her. And she won twice in a row. So congratulations to you, cutie. All the best. So you know, for me, like as I said, background is really fun. It's amazing. Anytime I come, it's like, yeah, sure, let me do it. Let's get this done. Tell me, let me hear it. Tell me what you want, and we just lay it down those six. So from that, you would have been like,
I feel
so
it. There's actually a career, you know. There's actually a career in providing background. There's a girl down here called we call her Trini Baby. Listen, a lot of big artists they call Trini Baby. They're like, you know, from Voice to Marshall to the Cohen Dubois, and she's literally even for my song Situation. When I released my song in November, you know, Alex from Lunatics, big up Alex from Lunatic Productions. He was like, he had to make a call. I was like, bro, I want this song I said to me, and he was like, I know who to call. And she's one of these staples right now, I would say, in the country for background vocals. So seeing that you already getting the calls, as you say you are, you know, I would, say that you could continue pursuing that way. All right, let me see. If you weren't in music, what do you think you would have been doing as a career?
Well, I work in the bank during the day at the moment. I'm not sure if I want to make it a career, but I also.
How long have you been working at the bank?
Sorry?
How long have you been working at the bank?
This year, September, would make it 8 years.
Why you say so?
Because I don't know when the time passed. I don't know when the time passed.
For real, for real.
To my Republic Bank team.
Yes, shout to Republic Bank.
Everybody, love all you. Thank you for the support.
I remember seeing you at if I'm not mistaken, at the Talent Spectacular in May 2019 with your little group. You know, tell me what I experienced at meeting the A-Team band.
Boy, that was crazy. So we had a whole idea as to what we were going to do initially, and a lot of people backed out last minute. And 2 weeks into it, we had to pull together something. So I made calls. Called Chauvel. Shout out to Chauvel and the DDA crew. That was the choreographer. Called my friend Damien. That's Mighty Crush, one of the biggest DJs in Tobago. Big up yourself, Damien. My go-to DJ friend, and he's also a personal friend of mine. So I just called him up. I was like, "Yo, we need to get this done. Music is what I know, so we're gonna do a killer medley. I know exactly what I did my research. I was like, I know what I want to do. I know how it's gonna lay down. So I actually sat on the phone with Damien for like 2 hours going till B-Mobile cut you off and we had to call back each other again to get it exactly how I envisioned it. And we worked hard, non-stop practices in the car park, in the lobby, in work. It was real thing. And then for me personally, I think the rehearsal, the sound check.
I'm not going to talk about the rehearsal. Yes, how was the rehearsal?
That was vibes. That was vibes. And then
big up the A-Team, big up the A-Team, Miguel.
Of course. I was really upset that when I came down, I saw it was you guys doing that was the backing band for everybody. I was like, gosh, I wish I could have come to Trinidad to do these practices because that would be so amazing. I long to share the stage with the A-Team band. It is a dream of mine. It is.
We appreciate that. From Brennan to Miguel to everybody, We appreciate that. We appreciate that because, you know, just like you, in the genesis of the A-Team back in 2013, you know, we had to grind. You know, what you see now is just like, you're seeing the rewards of the hard work that we put in. Big shout to Zaren Morian and big shout to Brennan Val. Big up all you saw the vision, all you saw what all you wanted, and they saw that, you know, this is what they wanted. Listen, we have been booked for Soca Monarch, we have been booked for Army Fete, Fire Fete, for Sam and Tobago. I don't think there's a show that we haven't done.
No, but you're everybody in that band is mad talented, so you what you all are doing right now. Every time all in Tobago, I'm always there. I'm literally there because
but you were there the last show. I remember seeing you
every show. Ask Josh. Every time Josh gets off the stage, just be like, Josh, what was that run about? The next
Yeah,
time
yeah.
I'm going to take my shoe and pelt you from the crowd. Like, stop it. Like, no, like, you all are really, really mad talented. Kudos to everybody in that band. Much respect to you guys.
Big up to Josh too. Josh is one of the most creative guys that I know. Very creative. Very
Yep.
creative. All right, so tell me about some performances that you have done. Where have you performed, and tell me your favorite performance.
Um, I have performed at all the hotels in Tobago,
All?
Magdalena, Cocoa Reef. Well, not all, most. Magdalena, Cocoa Reef, LeGrand, Grafton. Did some shows at Mount Irvin. Um, I also did functions such as jazz. You have the THA dinners, like what you all will come over to do sometimes.
Yes, yes.
You have the special functions. I even
Like
do
those THE dinners and
functions
all
as
the shows
well.
by THE. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I even do some shows with Republic Bank as well. We have like our cocktails every year, so they will call me. So I really appreciate the support from my coworkers. My favorite performance would be though that same talent spectacular. I woke
Mhm.
up the Saturday morning with absolutely no voice.
I was reading that. Tell me what happened and how did you feel
I
that
think
morning?
just being the as close to perfect as I am, the person as I
Mhm.
am, that everything must go smoothly, and I try to plan
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Like I was like, okay, I behind them girls, me and them fall out the night before because them don't want to practice, them just want to chill, and I'm like, no, we need to get this perfect. The stage is too small, da 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 da, and that was me. So I was like freaking out, trying to get everything sorted out, and then when I wake up Saturday morning, I'm like,
Wow.
tears came to my eyes because I'm like, okay, so if my team doesn't win, it's going to be my fault now because I was down on them and now I have no voice.
Mhm.
So I was freaking out.
You know,
Um,
you can tell.
punching, punching, lime and honey was my best friend for the entire
Yeah.
day. For the
But
that
yeah, you gotta protect that throat like your 3 points. You gotta
yeah,
protect
boy. And well, I came off the stage not as
that.
satisfied as I was. I knew that I gave my best at the point in time. I was absolutely amazed when they said that we won, like shocked because I didn't
Big
expect it.
congrats to you all once again, because it
Yeah,
was it's a stiff competition. Stiff competition. I remember the Lion King guy. That guy has real truth, yeah, real truth. And
yep,
also the lady who sang the Lauren Hill the medley.
yeah. That was really
So
good
for
as
you
well.
all to come out on top. Now I'll tell you something, Shonika. If I was working Republic Bank and I had participated, you would have been in for, but yes, good. Kudos
Facts,
to you.
facts, facts. And I must say, the set after was awesome. Like I was even dancing in the rain. I didn't even care that I had no throat at that time.
You really kind of bring it up, but still enjoy it. It was a
Thank
good vibe, and you all have great energy. Actually, great energy.
you.
Um, I was hearing you speak about Baby Thorn Productions. Tell me basically what Baby Thorn Productions is and how long have you been affiliated with them?
Roughly, I would say about 4 years. It's a company. I don't think that he restricts it to anything really. Um, we do background vocals, we do ads, but mainly what we do is functions for Tobago. So me
Right.
doing a lot of the hotel, covering on also the entertainment in the hotels, that would be through
So
him.
we could hashtag hotel singer, right? We could hashtag you hotel singer. So guys in the comments below, I want you to say hashtag hotel singer because like you just say you're singing in all the hotels in Tobago.
Yes.
Ah,
But I'm gonna shout out Yolanda, Shari, Leah as well. They were all a part of the team, but everybody is branched off and doing their own thing
yes,
now.
yes, big up
Yes,
everybody,
so
big
shout
up
out to
everybody.
everybody. Leah is actually one of the finalists in the
Yeah,
musical TT. Right, she's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
one of them. So look out for her next year when this whole thing is over. Leah, shout out to yourself. She has an amazing voice. So we have a lot of talent in Trinidad
Tobago
and
has a lot of talent. Yes, yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. I was looking at something where Anyway, we will get to that. I want to put you on the spot later on, but we will get to that. So I want to ask you a personal question, right?
Sure.
What is the best advice you've received and from who? You got to take that deep breath.
Mm, mm, mm. The best advice I was given was honestly to let Shanika be. Meaning that because I am such a perfectionist and I also struggle also with self-confidence and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I have like a strong support system, and you guys know who you are. And they always like, could you just give yourself a break? Like, let be, just be. Stop trying to be such a perfectionist. Stop trying to get everything right. Just be, just exist, just evolve. And honestly, if I had taken that advice a lot of years ago, I would have probably reached far in this whole music thing, because I personally do not like my voice.
Come on,
and I'm serious. I don't like my voice that much. Like, I don't have the confidence in it, and because of that, like, I always be like, no, I don't think I should make that step just yet, because my voice is not ready for that. But let me say that I've been taking the advice of my friends, and coming September, I'm so excited to be working with Lucky. Trainer.
Papa. Okay,
yeah,
then.
Excited.
That's good. I'm very happy for you.
Yes, and thanks to Josh for that link. Thank you, Josh.
Josh, I find your name real coming up, boy. What going on with you and Josh? I find that your bestie.
That's my dog.
You sure? All right.
Friends too, but you're just placing when you're seminar. We could be friends to be like,
hi. All right. Give me two of your favorite artists of all time, soca and internationally. I want to hear two. I was gonna ask you one, but I like to put people on this spot.
So if I low-key I'm in love with lyrical, does that count?
I will tell you get in line, because I know hard feelings. Because listen, hear me out. I have a lot of ladies that dub lyrical the outside man, right? He have a rasp, he could sing, he tall, so inevitably he get dubbed that, you know. But yeah, Lyra is a good one. I was there for his show. We backed him for his show, at Estate 101 for Carnival, and it was an amazing experience. Big shout to Lyrical. He's an amazing artist. Just like you, he's a perfectionist. Lyrical know what he wants. He know what he wants, and he has a strong support system. Listen, when we went there, from his son to everybody who was around him, you know, from going back and forth, changing on stage and all that good stuff. So big shout to Lyrical, one of the hardest working artists in Trinidad and Tobago and in the region.
Yeah.
Right? So yes. So internationally, no.
I do admire Nadia though. Like I love her flair. I interviewed her last year in Barcode's I Love Soca series, and she is such a beautiful soul. Like, wow.
Nadia, yes, she's
I admire her. She is talented. She writes songs. She could sing. She could perform. She has that sass, because with this sass.
And she's the diva. She's the
diva. Yes.
So Lyra and Nadia. Okay.
Internationally, gosh, so much. But let me keep in my age group kind of vibes. She just came out, and I think that both her and Ella May are bringing back that
big show.
They're bringing back that soul in R&B, because you know you would hear music. Sorry, I'm an old soul. I love old school music. Love music. And I think that what they bring is something as close to what you were accustomed to back in the day. So I really love them. Look up to them. They are amazing. I don't know. Like, it's just so much. Like I respect everybody. John,
just given who you like doesn't mean that you're biased. Just mean that you like their vibe, and you don't make you partisan in terms of liking this artist over everybody else. All right, let me make it a little more simpler for you. Who what artists you're listening to now, you can listen to all the international artists.
Wait. You don't understand, you know. Like all my playlists mix up with all different kind of people, you know. I will have some Anita Baker, I have Ella May, I'll have Bruno Mars, I have some Lizzo. Like it's just a mix up. Like I just love it all.
Callaloo, like you said before, like a Spanish rice.
You still didn't tell. I actually feel like Callaloo and you didn't answer me yet.
Love Callaloo. Straight to the bone. Love a Callaloo. Yes. All right, let me see. So what's next for you, Shunica? What's next for you?
Well, the next step right now is getting some vocal training. Really, really looking forward to that. I have a vision to put on my own show.
Yeah.
Which the 18 band to be.
We could link that up as soon as Corona done. As soon as it's done. So, like I said earlier, I want to put you on the spot, right? So you know this interview couldn't happen without me asking you to give me something a cappella. You gotta give me a line, something a cappella. Yep.
One line.
Anything you want to do.
I'm a perfectionist, so I kind of had a little mix prepared just in case.
I know you. Come on. Let's hear it.
You sure? Like you want it mixed, right?
I want it.
All right. Our time is surrender. Come on. We're gonna make this a night to remember. Oh, baby, tonight. Gonna make a night to remember. If he don't love you anymore, then walk your find us out the door. I do my hair, touch my nails. Baby, how you feel? Head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feel? Tell me how you feel. Nikki, how you feel? Oh, hey! What y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out!
Hey.
Oh, my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never.
Drop all the fire emojis, everybody.
And I just don't wanna stop. Oh, my love, me and these in your arms is never. No, and I just don't wanna stop. Too much.
There you go. Hey, well done. You have an amazing voice.
Thank you. I was a little nervous to say something, words and you know how that goes sometimes. Yeah. But the point is the secret to good entertaining is to always sell the show, sell the song, put on the best performance ever, and they wouldn't even know. Yolanda taught me that. They wouldn't even know to sing it wrong.
So Shunica, after a performance like that, I am very, concerned as to why you would tell me that you're nervous. How you could tell me you're nervous, girl, and you have stage fright? That don't make sense. You're not balancing out.
No, but serious, you know that all the butterflies is be there. You're feeling uncomfortable. It's like, oh my gosh, whatever comes out of my mouth, please don't let it be anything crazy.
Well, I could understand that. I myself will probably hear it for the first time. I would get a little stage fright sometimes.
That was actually going to be
probably
my question.
Because was that?
That was actually going to be my question for you. Like, if you get nervous, because you always seem confident on and off the stage. So I was gonna ask that if it is that you do get nervous for performances, and if yes, like how do you cope with it?
For me personally, when I listen to a lot of motivational speeches, there's a guy called Les Brown, right? He said something, fake it till you make it, right? So basically, you don't fake it. So, and I just think people won't know if you faking unless they see, like, all right, yeah, boy, this boy, he looking like he a shower, what he doing, boy, yeah. You know, what people see is what they would react to. So, as an artist, especially for a prominent band like the A-Team, for me to be nervous and be shy, I can't afford to do that because naturally I'm a shy person, right? I will tell you the truth, I'm a shy person. But when it comes to performance and that the thing, when you're doing something you love and you're
Right.
passionate about,
Right.
you inevitably portray and exude a ray of, confidence. So I wouldn't say that, I don't know, it's just like you have to fake it till you make it. So that's basically the motto I just portray all the time.
Okay. Right.
But yeah, if you want, watch me, you could ask me questions too. The
I
floor
just
is open.
now, boy. I'm waiting.
All right, so if you could change anything in the industry, what would it be?
I think, honestly speaking, that the A-Team band is currently doing that. As a lot of the artists before who were
Appreciate
given the
that.
opportunity to be on the spotlight,
Mm.
they would have said like avenues like this, because getting into the music industry, we all know, is not an easy thing. And what you all are doing right now is really amazing. And I know myself and a lot of artists appreciate this. I see you all have season 2 coming, so I know you're going to get a lot of requests because it have a lot of talented people out here, and it's
And if
just
you know people too, you could put them on to us. You could send
yay.
them to the team band page and they could shoot us a DM.
Of course.
A lot of your friends, if they're interested and they're
Sure.
coming up in ranks, we could talk to them and see what's going on.
Yeah, I also know, like, based on conversations I would have had doing interviews, again, with Barcode, shout out to the Barcode team, for I Love Soca series, interviewing some of the artists, Nadia, Lyrical, Nessa Preppy, Nyla.
Yeah.
I know some of them. I remember specifically Lyrical saying that my question was, if it is that you win the lotto, what would you do with the money, And he would have mentioned that he actually does that on the side where, he would try to push an artist into the right avenues to getting that kind of exposure, to getting the work done. And that is really commendable. And I believe that there are lots of artists who probably would do it on the low.
Yeah.
So, kudos to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely right. For me personally, I do see it from being inside of the realm of the scheme of things. There are a lot of artists who actually try to push younger artists. Big
Right.
shout to Irfan Alves. Irfan Alves actually is one of the guys that actually pushed Christo.
Nice.
I remember about 2 years ago or a year ago, Christo, when he now sing, so I don't want a red girl in my life, no. And he was at Irfan Alves show in I think it was Shagaramas, and before that he was at a couple of shows well last year for Irfan Alves. So as an artist, you can't be, for lack of a better term, stingy or greedy.
Right.
You can't stifle talent. And I guess you and I are on the same page in terms of what you want to change in the industry. You have to change the mindset of the older folk.
Facts.
Older not in terms of age, but the more experienced people, because like I just always be saying, it have bread for everybody now. But, everybody could eat. It don't make sense stifling anybody. Because voice, there's a song that voice sing, why this sense in stifling a brother for no reason? Why you stifle a brother? You can't stifle somebody. Now, as a young artist, now I have been in the position where people have helped me out. Big shouts to Swappy, big shouts to Benjai. These guys, they'll be like, Trina, this making sense, this don't make sense. And in terms of long-term stuff, big up to Eddie Charles as well, because things don't last forever. And in this industry, this don't have a pension plan. You gotta be smart out here. So yeah, we could turn this into you ask me questions and I ask you questions. I feel like you have my next question on ask me.
Yes, I want to know, what does the Soca trainer have coming up next? Because I know you released something and you were you entered into the Soca Monarch and all of that.
Yeah.
So I want to know what you have coming.
Well, let me start from the Soca Monarch. It has been a great journey.
Right.
I am actually one of the few people who released a song for the first time and got chosen to be in the semis.
For real.
So that has been a great experience. Let me just give you a little insight. I was on the way to a show, Gateway to the World in Piaco, and on the way there I got a message in the group. It was like trainer congrats. I was like, what are you talking about, boy? When I click on the picture, I see, I make it in the semis, and I was like, yeah, that
You,
hard work,
you
that hard
cry?
work, that.
You cry? Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry. Come on, Shonika, you know me, man. I ain't crying for that. I'm joking. I got a little sentimental because it was kind of a goal I had. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I won't
Well,
lie. Let me give you a little short story. I want to bore the people on the IG, yeah, and the Facebook, but let me give you a short story. I was with a committee called Soca Squad back in 2016. We used to go at every fete. We used to say groupies. I don't know if you want to call it groupies. We'd have banners and placards to support Pretty and Second Star, right? We were basically like the group that they would go to every fete and have like a flag or a banner or something with their name on it and stuff. So
right.
2016, I link up with Soca Squad, and in 2017, we went to a show called the Islam Concert Series at Woodford Cafe, Shogunas, and
Mm-hmm.
Pretty was performing along with Second Star because they made a song called City of Angels. Jump up like you want to fly, right? So Pretty make the mistake of giving your boy the mic, right? And from then on, I continued to jump up on the stage and I started singing. I think it was a soca, some power soca Marshall sing. And people saw me, they video it, they put it up on Instagram, put it up on Facebook, and in no time, literally speaking, in no time, I got a call, hey bro, we see you have a little talent, you wanna polish it up, and that's where I joined my first band, Image and Company, and after that, I realized that I want to grow more, and I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to expand my horizons, and that's when I link up with A-Team. So the message here is, you gotta get that exposure and you gotta put yourself out there. You were saying something about being shy and whatnot. I'll just tell you personally, I was like you. I probably still am in some veins,
Right.
but you can't live in that seclusion. You gotta let people. Sometimes you gotta be vulnerable and just put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Put yourself out there. So yeah.
So
So
what do you have
yes.
coming? Tell me, you have stuff coming?
Um, Girl, basically, I want to start a acoustic series. I still have
Mm.
to speak to the guys, the engineers in the band. I want to start an acoustic series. Also, I have about 2 songs penned for Carnival next year. One is, I wouldn't call it a soca, it's more like a contemporary kind of song. And the next one is a groovy soca. I had a link up with Alex again. I told him, I told him I'll be calling him very soon. But yeah, actually, I buy the keyboard now. Let me get you a little taste of
Mm.
what of what coming. Let me see. See, so right, girl, you sweet like honey. Come over, so Katrina wanna get to know you better. Turn around for me, girl, wind down lower. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Girl, the way I feel tonight, things sliding inside of you so tight. Wanna do this thing all night, alright. Yeah, man.
Mm.
So I want to, but yeah. Some things in the bag there, but of course, unfortunately, COVID come and kind of shut down the boy
Boy.
progress, and I know you can relate to, so yeah, I have the real things in the bag, just like you. A boy had a grind, a sis had a grind, a sis had a
Right.
grind. So you give me a little something they just now, and you cheat because I say I wanted a cappella, and you give me music. So you know how to put you on this, but you had to give me a cappella now. You had to give me a little acapellas. Right? So when you're ready, give me something.
Oh my gosh. And babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Can burn something, babe. And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it loves me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain.
Okay. Again, fire emojis, people. Come on, we have talent from Lambo Village, Tobago. Big up yourself, Jesus Christ, Shunica, you have it. I personally would love to see your progress in the industry. I personally, and let me just say that whenever you're in Trinidad, all you have to do is call somebody and be like, you wanna pass through ATM music, we would always facilitate you, always facilitate you.
Viewers could D Soca trainer say that, right? I just need to.
Yeah. I'm sure Val and Miguel could make something happen. But yes, I'm sure you could make something. So, have anybody you want to shout out? Shout out your people.
I don't like to call names because if I leave out anybody, I don't want anybody to feel anyhow. I know a lot of people. I love a lot of people. I'm just the free spirit that everybody is just be like, yeah. So shout out to the Republic Bank team. Shout out and thank you to everybody who I have worked with in the music industry so far. Adana, Keelan, Positive, a lot of bands, M2819, Matrix, BTP. Shout out to the A-Team band.
Whoop, 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 whoop. A-Team.
Yeah. I would have mentioned some people throughout the interview. So once again, shout out to all of you guys. Thank you so much, Janelle. Thank you so much. You know what you're getting all that thanks and love for. Thank you so much. My friends, my family, mommy, sister, brother, I love you. Everybody there's just, everybody in their own soul, everybody vibes in. The A-Team band, you all are amazing. Special shouts to Karon. I know he want to keep it on the low and stay in the background. But Karon, hi, good night.
Karon,
shout out to you. We actually had the conversation about this, and I'm really proud of him for him actually bringing this to life. And really, I just by him having this conversation and you all throwing it out to you guys, and you guys actually taking the initiative, that just shows that the kind of love and bond that the A-Team band has, and that's something that is really, really, really commendable. So
we all family.
Kudos to the entire band. Thank you guys so much. I always say that the A-Team band is the best band in Trinidad.
Well, of course, whoop whoop. Of course.
So, hopefully by next year, we could be on a stage together, vibing and having a good time. Again.
Let me just say, Shunica Moses, it was a pleasure having you here on behalf of the A-Team band, Soca Trainer. We want to thank you so much. Again, we chose you because you are one of the most talented prospects right now, not only in Trinidad, but in Tobago. And again, it was a pleasure having you here. We look forward to working with you in the future. Of course, we're going to be seeing a lot more of you. So on behalf of Soca Trainer and by extension, the A-Team band, thank you so much for being part of the final. Well, it's one of the last, but it's one of the best two interviews that we had at the Artiste Spotlight. So yes, thank you so much for being a part of this project. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Y'all enjoying the vibe so far? But we're gonna continue, because you know why? This is how we do it. Yeah, rock. This is how we do it. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. This is how we do it. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. This is how we do it. La-la-la-la-la. Bring it on. We do it. This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my and I turn it up. Need a driver, take the keys to my truck. Need the show cause I'm faded. Money's in the streets, say money, yo, we rated. Feel so good in my hood tonight. Summertime skirts and the guys in canines. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. Gotta get my groove on before I sing with me. So back up the truck. Central does it like nobody does.
This is how we do it.
To all my neighbors, you got much flavor.
This is how we do it.
So pack up the truck with the old school band.
This is how we do it.
See, I'm kind of buzz and it's all because
This is how we do it.
South Central does it like nobody does.
This is how we do it.
To all my neighbors, we got much flavor.
This is how we do it.
So pack up the truck with the old school band.
This is how we do it.
Let's go! It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, lover. That girl is